Most incarcerated people do not lose their prison rights claims because nothing happened. They lose because there was no paper trail, the grievance was filed wrong, the deadline was missed, or the appeal was never completed. Welcome to Crimes Against Us, where we expose the systems they hope you never learn how to challenge. Today, we are starting a course on how to write a formal grievance while incarcerated. What is a grievance? A grievance is not just a complaint. It is the official record that shows what happened, when it happened, who was involved, what harm was caused, and what you asked the facility to do about it. Whether the issue is medical neglect, unsafe conditions, retaliation, property loss, staff misconduct, excessive force, discrimination, or failure to protect, the grievance is often the first formal step. In many prison rights cases, before a person can bring the issue to court, they must first use the prison's grievance process. That means filing the grievance, following the rules, and appealing when required. And here is what they count on. They count on people not knowing the deadline. They count on people writing emotionally instead of factually. They count on people stopping after the first denial. That is why the grievance is the first legal weapon. Here are the mistakes that destroy the record. 1. Filing too late. 2. Putting 5 unrelated issues in one grievance. 3. Using threats, profanity, or emotional language instead of facts. 4. Failing to request a specific remedy. 5. Not keeping proof. And 6. Failing to appeal after the grievance is denied. A strong grievance answers 5 questions. What happened? When did it happen? Who was involved? How were you harmed or placed at risk? And what exactly are you asking them to do? Do not write, they violated my rights. Write what happened. Do not write, medical is ignoring me. Write the dates you requested care, the symptoms you reported, who you notified, and what treatment was denied. Facts build the record. Emotions alone do not. Weak grievance versus strong grievance. Here is the difference. A weak grievance says, they keep violating my rights and nobody cares. A strong grievance says, on March 4, 2026, at approximately 8:15 a.m., Officer Smith refused to provide my prescribed blood pressure medication during morning pill call. I informed him that the medication was prescribed daily. I am requesting immediate medical review, documentation of the missed dose, and assurance that my medication schedule will be followed. That is the difference between emotion and evidence. If you are watching this for a loved one, your role matters too. Write down dates. Keep copies of letters. Track grievance numbers. Ask whether they appealed. Ask what response they received. If prison/jail staff won't accept the grievance, call the facility and speak with the warden. Families cannot always fix the problem from the outside, but they can help preserve the record. This concludes episode 1. In the next video, we are going to break down how to read the facility grievance policy before you write, because every deadline and every appeal step matters. Subscribe to Crimes Against Us, share this with a family who needs it, and remember, do not just complain. Create the record.